Welcome to the Pastime Picks Podcast. I am Keith, Vintage Sport Flips.
I'm Andy, the King of Pennants.
So welcome back, guys. We had a 1 week. Was it 1 week? Yeah, 1 week
Yeah,
layoff.
I think
Just
so.
1 week. Seemed like it was longer.
We're going to have another week layoff next week, though.
Yeah, so we won't be back on next week for a couple different reasons, but then we'll be back. We'll be back on for a while, right? No missing time, Andy. No days off.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So, I was at the National last week, so we didn't do it last week. We actually tried. We did film a little content. I mean, I filmed a lot of content at the National.
Pretty rough.
And we tried to do a recording of like an unboxing. It was like the worst thing ever.
Yeah,
I don't think it'll ever see the airwaves. What's up, Mark? How's it going, man? I was chatting with Mark at the National. I mean, he wasn't there, but we were texting. I sold him a piece that my buddy had in his booth. But yeah, it was great, Mark. Packed. I mean, you could barely walk. Did run into some members of the chat here at the National. Hung out with a bunch of YouTubers. Rod Picking and Punching. Chris Callan was there in the chat. Yeah, man, it was packed. It was. I mean, every year they say they're breaking records as far as like.
I saw like
tennis.
videos of like the line or something. They said it was the longest line or something ever to get in. It was like 3 city blocks or something or more. It was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know what the line was like because I'm inside at that point. But
fancy boy.
But I mean, I know. Yeah, I've heard about the line, and I will say I tried to go to a trade night on. Not that I wanted to like partake in the official trade night, just to film, and I was going to hang out with Rod, Carrie, and Tim in the trade night. They had media passes; they were able to get in. I just have my lowly dealer badge at that point.
Oh.
So I go. First, I went out to dinner first with my dad, so I was late, and it was there. I walk up, I'm like, "Where's the trade night?" There's people just milling around everywhere. They're like, they sort of laughed at me. The security guard are like, they already capped it off. Nobody else is getting in. I'm like, all right. So there was like 1,000 people that let in, I think, and then everyone else was turned away. So I went to a different trade night. There was trade nights everywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But yeah, but man,
yeah,
it was.
You did a little. We did a little on-site trading, I guess, or like we were.
Yeah, FaceTiming. Yeah, I'll show you that later on in the finds of the week, perhaps. But I filmed there, so that'll make this National probably be like 4 different videos for me. I filmed. Yeah. I mean, I'm dreading sort of the editing because I have probably like 80 hours of footage to filter through, and so it won't be out this week for sure.
Yeah. Look cool. Everybody
hobnobbing with some celebrities too, Andy. I'll get to that a little bit.
I saw Harry
Humpstone's in the house. So, guys, we're doing a little non-sport draft this week. Last week 2 weeks ago, we did a sports draft. And then we're doing a non-sport. Then we'll figure out something to do in 2 weeks. We haven't talked yet. We still have a guest in the wings. I got to talk to him as far as the date. I pushed it back because that one, we tried to do a shorter episode 2 weeks ago, and it would have been tough to do it with a guest.
Yeah.
And I did, if anybody watched my YouTube channel, I did have a little issue getting ready for the National.
Oh my gosh, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I literally could not stop laughing for about 20 minutes after I saw it.
Yeah, so
after I knew that you were okay.
Well, we thought I was okay. I mean, I will say that day I felt I was bleeding and bruised, but if I would have left for the National like a day later, I'm not sure I would have went because my neck was like, if I was laying, well, for people who don't know, watch my channel. Yeah. I like fell like 7 feet down out of my van onto the asphalt of my driveway.
Mark my words, I will turn that into a losing video for you sometime. I just try to figure out how to do some stuff with it.
No, Harry, I have a large ProMaster van, extended cab, extended height. Unfortunately, it's extended height, so where I could stand on top of 2 totes and fall out onto my back. So yeah, Andy, I'll make it a video for you, but I didn't want to do it yet because I want to. For anyone who hasn't seen the video, go to my channel.
Yeah, of course.
Go to the shorts and you'll see it.
I got a special request that we can talk about later about what I would like to see out of the video. We'll see if we can make it happen. So okay. More than just you.
No. It's. I will make the content for that.
Oh no, don't worry. I can do it.
No, you don't have the editing skills.
We'll see. I'll pay somebody to do it.
I don't believe that.
That's true.
But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So if I would have left a day later, my neck, like if I was laying in bed, I could not raise my head up. It was like searing pain on the one side, like the muscle of my neck. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's just pretty bad whiplash, but I might not have went because the national like loading and unloading, it's like such exertion anyway. You're exhausted and sore.
Yeah.
But I made it through.
You said day 2 or 3 or 5. You felt fine again though, or like the day after?
Yeah, like
that?
Wednesday, like a day after, maybe Thursday. Maybe Thursday I felt better. Shane's in the house. What's up, Soda City? So yeah, so 2 weeks ago we drafted. Let me share a screen here. Yeah, find this. So 2 weeks ago we drafted the best Cubs ever. I mean, we did this draft before Ryan Sandberg passed away. Unfortunately, I didn't know he had.
That's crazy. You kind of ruined him there. That was kind of cursed him.
I don't know, but I didn't know he was sick, to be honest. But maybe that was common knowledge.
I didn't know.
But at least we didn't insult him by taking Mark Grace above him. That would have been an insult to Ryan Sandberg's legacy, right? The second round. But anyway,
I didn't take above him. So,
I know. I'm saying at least we didn't. I said,
yeah,
it was close. But anyway, tell us in the chat who did better 2 weeks ago. Me above the top of that list: Ernie Banks, Ryan Sandberg, Hack Wilson, Greg Maddux, Frank Chance.
Of course,
down
not official, but
down below, Cap Anson, Mark Race, Fergie Jenkins, Ron Santo, Mordecai Brown, Three Fingers Brown. And thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of planning for the National. I have like a Photoshop diagram what I'm going to do with the booth, and it all falls by the wayside as you start to like load it in and prepare. So, all right. So what are we doing this week, Andy?
Yeah, one vote for Keith. Okay, that's fine.
I like it, Mark.
Not official, but we'll take it.
That's well, so far it seems official.
We're doing best board games, so this is a pretty good one. Actually, it's kind of interesting timing too, because I guess it was I think it was the week you were gone, or maybe it was the Saturday before. My girlfriend and I went to a brewery. It was like the first time I played a board game in probably, I don't know, years I can think of.
That's right, Shane. Thank you, Shane.
Have you ever heard of this game called Myrtle?
No.
Okay. It's kind of like it's an interesting board game. It's like and you can read these books about it too. So but they're like kind of brain teasers, and like they'll give you clues on what it's kind of like the board game Clue, only it has like a little more, like a little different pizzazz to it. It's like almost like a cross between Clue and like a Sudoku, or is that how you say it? Sudoku, yeah.
I don't think you're saying it right, but
Sudoku.
Sudoku.
That's what I'm trying to say.
What's up, Dan and the Man's in the house? How's it going, Dan?
Dano. What's up, Dano?
So yeah, I know you're a big board game, Shane. You're going to be insulted by our picks, I'm sure.
Yeah, these are probably a little more basic board games. I don't know, maybe maybe there's some extreme games out there that like, people are playing that, I don't think we have kind of the ability to learn anymore at our advanced age.
Sarah sells smalls in the house. How's it going, Sarah?
Hey, Sarah.
It went great, Sarah. Very busy, a lot of sales. I can always tell, Andy, and this sounds weird, but I can always tell how well a show went by how much my pants are falling down towards the end of the show. Just with, not because I don't. I did probably lose 10 pounds to the National. I'll say that because I didn't eat lunch any day, and I'm like I never miss a meal. I ate like protein bars, but you just don't really have time.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about my wallet like weighing down my pants, and normally I have a satchel. My manly man purse that I wear as a shoulder bag, but with the neck, I didn't want to do that. So I had it I rocked the fanny pack for this show, which is unusual for me, but I did.
Wow.
You had to go to the when you're a dealer, you got to fanny pack it up, Andy.
I guess so. I mean, I think, style and grace is thrown out the window when you're at the National.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, in Kingpin, the bowling movie, have you seen it before, right?
Of course.
Okay. It's kind of like when the guy's walking through and he sees all these bowlers and he's like, I've never been in the presence of such athletic greatness or something like that. It's very similar.
What's up, Sean? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, my buddy, he doesn't have. I don't think he uses a wallet, but he wears cargo shorts, and he sells a lot. And he's just got like
Cash.
balls of cash in his cargo pockets. I'm like, when he's taking change out, he's just like putting it on the. I'm like, that is not an efficient way to hold your cash.
Well, I don't. He doesn't strike me, if we're talking about the same person, as somebody that's exactly got his shit together at all times. You know,
no,
like
that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Dan, well, first I will say I went with this sweatshirt, and I did wear it out there. This is my sweatshirt. I didn't buy it out there, and I did wear it for the occasion. Mrs. Flips was angry because she was doing laundry. I had a different sweatshirt on. I'm like, oh, I'll wear that because it's coming off of Chicago. She's like, you're the reason I do so much laundry because I just did a wardrobe change just for the podcast. And you'll see later on, she's angry at me for many reasons.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'll bridge that. But yeah, the backwards hat, hanging out with the No Bangers boys out in Chicago. Come back with a backwards hat,
Okay.
right?
I don't know what that means, but sure.
The No Bangers Sports Car Podcast, they're all about the backwards hat, Andy.
Okay.
Eddie, you owe it to yourself to watch the No Banger Sports Car Podcast every week, solely for Tim Over the Air Sports intro every week. He has like a different song style singing intro every week. I mean, if you just watch for 30 seconds and click off,
Yeah.
which I don't recommend, watch the whole thing, but you got to see that.
Maybe you should start singing. Never mind. Stop.
I mean, I would be much worse than Tim. Sorry, Tim. But you know what I'm talking about, Dan? Tim has a beautiful intro over there. Anyway, all right, let's pull up the wheel. Andy, who drafts first here?
So let's get a few things out of the way. Like, it doesn't solely have to be like a board game. Like, you know what I mean? There's a large variety of board games, right? Like there's, I just don't think that when people say board games, I saw a list and then some of them aren't like actually pieces on a board. You know what I mean?
No, that's fine. Yeah. If it's like I think a game you played on the table, other than
or
like
we could have called it tabletop games or something.
Yeah, tabletop games. I mean, no card games. It has to have something, right?
Yeah.
No just straight card game.
So I will say I didn't put Uno in there. So that's kind of because I thought that was a card game. So I did.
Yeah,
not
I agree.
that. Okay.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get it a spinning here.
I did do pretty much a board game though. Like I didn't far too much off of what we said for boards.
You're that guy. So he didn't far too much off of boards. So
Shut up.
He didn't do. All right, here we go. Let's get it spinning. You're trying to say stray, I think, right?
Well, or yeah. Why is it? It's like all choppy.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a little bit.
Okay. Didn't look like that on my end, but who knows? All right. So I'm going number one, and there can only be one number one in this draft.
I don't know. I'm not sure what your number one is, but I'm not 100% sure I will agree with it.
I will say, Sean, that was a hard thumbnail because I somehow in our Wizard of Rips thumbnail, I made Shane metallic. I forgot how to do it. Me and Andy don't look super metallic on those game pieces, but it was all right. There could only be one. And I will say, I remember fondly growing up playing this game with my grandmother and grandfather. And even with the sweet woman my grandmother was, if I didn't get Boardwalk and Monopoly, I threw a complete tantrum. The board game was...
You did?
The board game... Oh, yeah. The board game was flying in the air. The board was flying.
Yeah.
I needed Boardwalk. Monopoly, man. Monopoly. I mean, even though the game is like... Sometimes it can go on forever. And
it's the 1-1 by a long shot, I think, for me, too. I mean,
yeah. Monopoly.
You can't not take that. I remember, like, that's when I learned, like, those first, like... felt like I learned hard knocks from my dad in that game because he was like ruthless. Like he's a good businessman and he was always like, he would take advantage of his kids so badly. He would just be like, and his like own brothers and stuff too that were playing when we would play with him. He would be like, listen, I'm not going to hurt you. We'll be fine. We can be friends. And then like, as soon as you're gone, you know, like roll another die and land on his property. He's like, give me all your money. This is brutal. It's taught me a lot. There's so many different like Monopoly ones out there now too. There's like a Coke version. There's a like a Maryland version. There's
Oh
tons
yeah,
of
and
them out there.
for reselling, some of those games can bring good money if you
Like
find like
Star
an obscure
Wars and stuff. It's very cool.
Yeah, there's sports teams. I have an Eagles Monopoly somewhere, and
Yeah.
it's somehow Monopoly didn't make Shane's list, which I know he's probably got like Dragons Tears and all kind of random like fantasy games. But Monopoly belongs on any list, and you can know when there's like a hotel on like I don't know like St. James Place or whatever spot it is on the board, and you're like you roll the die and you're like counting it off as you're going. Am I going to land on that hotel? You know that's some stress in that game.
Oh,
so
Office Monopoly is probably really good.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I never heard of that one.
All right, so real quick, what's your favorite color properties on that list? Like, what do you think the best properties were to get for, I would say, to win or like bang for your buck type of thing?
Well, you bang for your buck. I mean, I always wanted Boardwalk and Park Place just because they're near Pass Go and you're almost there and then you land on it. But bang for the buck is probably, I mean, they're probably not up there. I think I always like the purple ones. They were cheap. I forget. Was that like St. Charles Place?
Yeah. Okay.
They were pretty cheap, right? They were like not the Baltic Avenue purple. They were also purple.
No,
the violet purple.
Yeah, I agree with you on that side of the board. But the oranges were the ones that won it almost every time. I feel like if you could get those, because the benefit of those was not only that like it's a decent price you'd get, like I don't know, $700 or something like that. But they were super cheap in terms of building on. So the houses only cost $100 or something like that. So you could build those up and like, you know, before you know it, you could have Boardwalk and Park Place, but first of all, they're harder to hit and harder to land on, and they're $200 to build on. So before you know it, it's like, you know, you're like, you finally get a monopoly of oranges, and like the next turn you have all hotels on them. It's like that.
But you always want the one closest to the end of the line, right? You don't want like the green compared to Boardwalk, because the green, they're the same price building, right? Aren't they like the
but you get another property in there too, so
that's true.
The odds are better to hit. So anyway,
we should play a live stream Monopoly game.
I don't want you to flip the board on me when you when I smoke you.
No, we're doing it.
Well,
maybe Shane's not in on it, but
part of the thing is like I think the best Monopoly games are played with people you know and have played Monopoly with before, because you know like each other's.
Shane says no. How about this? Sean, the Relic Perspective Show, Dan and Demand, me and Andy, we play a game of virtual office Monopoly. Dan using the board.
There you go.
What do you think, Dan? What do you think, guys?
Who knows? It could be a 3 hour, could be 10 hours. Somebody's going to win.
Yeah. Here we go.
But all right.
So that's the number one overall pick there. Yeah,
that's a good one, of course. I am going to go with my number 2, which is it's a fall off from number 1, no question. I'm going to go with Life. It's just that it's not as much of a strategic game, I would say. There's really no strategy to it, honestly.
No, it's just like a game of chance a little bit.
To spin the wheel a little bit, but it's a fun game, and it has a lot of like parts to it and everything. Well, all right. Seems like that's a little bit over the top, but
that happened to J Ride before on the podcast. Remember, he had like an accident. The rat picker fell for that one, Shane.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, if you don't watch the podcast, you know what we're talking about. It's on a Nintendo Switch. Oh, all right. I like it. Interesting. We can do that.
Oh, yeah. I do remember like having a couple different parts, like because you go through it, and then there's like people actually can come back at the end, kind of like you don't realize it, like because if you have like for some reason you get more money if you have kids, I think at the end of the game of life and stuff, which which is probably the opposite, but so it was a fun game to play for sure. And it was like you said, it's like kind of like a game of chance, but also you felt like you were doing stuff.
What I will say is the best thing about the game, the spinning wheel was the best wheel. I think it's such a smooth wheel. Yeah.
And I'm so surprised that I think we had the game of life since the early 80s, right? And I don't think it ever broke. Like that little spinning thing. Like
that wheel was like unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're even like the thing that slowed it down or whatever. The little arrow or something that tells you where
that was
to
the
go.
Saquon Barkley of wheels.
Okay.
That spinning wheel.
Anyway.
All
There
right,
you go.
we have it.
That's my number two.
Monopoly, Game of Life, first two picks, and we're heading over to this right here.
Sale of the week.
All right, so in this segment, we show each other our sales of the week. We guess each other's selling prices. We want to get within 10%. Third item overall. My second item is for a giveaway, 2 vintage packs, sport or non-sport, winner's choice, and you get in on the cumulative giveaway. Andy, we didn't prep for the winners ahead of the time like we normally do. Do you have the list ready? Okay.
I do.
Right.
Assuming it's the same because we had basically it was a second win from somebody.
Yeah.
There's now the person who won the second time is my second now.
Okay. All right. So that's what I wanted to clarify. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. All right. So let me pull up my first sale here. This is a little bit of a different one.
Mad Magazine game. I don't remember that. I might have to check that out. I love Mad Magazine. Did you like it?
Oh yeah. I love Mad Magazine. It's
what was the other one too? There was another like Cracked, the knockoff version of it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not as good.
I wonder, are those collectibles? You would know that.
Yeah, people like the early Mads. Maybe not Cracked as much, but the Mad magazines like the 70s, 80s. I've sold some of them.
I had a bunch of those, I felt like.
Even the like the FHM magazines and
really?
those 90s Maxims can sell decent. I think in like a lot. They're not like individually they're probably not great, but all right. Let's my first item here. So this is not the best image because this is an item that I sold at the National.
Oh yeah. I remember.
So you probably saw this. You'll see it in my National video, the interaction. Definitely a very interesting interaction that involved 2 different auction houses. One guy's a friend of mine who owns an auction house, and another auction house were like both like looking at it simultaneously. Very interesting interaction. I think it'll make for an interesting part of the video. But this is a scrapbook I bought on shopcommons.net from OBX Picker in an auction format. Got it for a steal. I mean, I don't remember if I paid like $60 or what it went for.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought it to the National, knew it had good value. And so this was an album in 1982, North Carolina Tar Heels album. A lot of newspaper clippings of programs. There was a ticket stub in there that Eric had taken out and sold. He consigned that to Golden. And there was probably about 25 Type 1 photos in there, including 5 of Jordan, 2 of which were good images of Jordan. It's actually these 2. And that looks like it's one photo, but there were 2 photos that were mounted on top of each other.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought that was, I was like, how are there 2 Jordans there?
Yeah, so you can't really tell in that image, but the bottom one is a separate image from the top one.
Mm-hmm.
So he's walking into the championship game there. And so there you have it. So there's two very good images of Jordan, 3 other images of Jordan from a distance. And there was Jordan images of James Worthy, Sam Perkins cutting down the net. Definitely good.
Sarah's got some decidedly strong taste in this. I don't know either of those. I'm sorry to say, Sarah, it's not going to be on my list.
Never heard of that one, to be honest.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Oh, Danny. So what do you got here, Andy? I'm not going to have an image to show what it sold for, so I'll just tell you when it. Yeah, and I will say I did send. I don't feel like I didn't have to do this, but I did send OBX Picker some Venmo cash after the sale because I thought it was the right thing to do, even though I would have felt more obliged to do that if I bought it, like if I made him an offer and then sold it for that would have been a douche move. But I bought it at auction. Anyone could bid on it. But I did send him a good amount of cash after the fact.
Whoa. Okay. I didn't know that. That's good.
So we got Dan demands at $2,000. We have Shannon at $499.99. Really Perspective Show at $2,500.
Yeah. I think this did go for quite a bit.
Mark's in at $1,800.
I know I saw the video of you. See, I watched some of your stuff, Keith. I watched your little, I think it was a short that you were talking about it, maybe, right?
Yeah.
You didn't say what you had it up for, right? You didn't have a price on it, or did you?
I did, but I showed it in the the video, but I didn't say anything. I didn't say the price, but it was visible in the image. Hold on, I'm just sharing out an Instagram post.
That's true. That's true. I don't remember. I don't know why this number sticks out in my mind. That was like 1,500. I thought you had maybe on it, or maybe it's 1,250 or 1,500 is kind of what I thought. So did you say that two people were like bidding on it? Not bidding on it, but were they like kind of like offering stuff, or you don't want?
I'll save it for the video, but it wasn't a bidding war. It was just an awkward. I felt like it was the somewhat awkward interaction. So I'll say a surprising interaction.
Okay,
I'll leave it at that.
I'm gonna go straight in the middle. I'm gonna say it was 1,500. Yeah, I mean, if you didn't have a price on it, I feel like it could have even gone higher. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. I could be totally off, but I kind of think that's where it's at.
Okay. All right. Let's let Andy know how he did.
He'll go, 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 yeah, go.
All right.
So there's no fancy screen to share here. So this sold for 3,500. 3,500.
What did you have on it? What did you have?
3,500 on it.
Damn.
Yeah, it was interesting. I'll save it for the video a little bit, but it was I got what I had on it, but after talking to the one person, the auction house, I had raised the price, but then the person offered my original asking price, so it was a little bit awkward. But yeah, nice sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's Jordan stuff. Like, I feel like unseen Jordan stuff like that is probably like through the roof. You know, I mean, like unknown pictures of Jordan, especially like, that's when you have the provenance before it saying like he's going into the national championship game, which, arguably one of his most famous, or, like kind of that made him a superstar.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And this was like, that photo was taken like 3 hours before the shot, and the other images were like right after it, his huge shot. So yeah, you're right, Dan. I had it up for 3,500, got my asking price.
I didn't remember. I knew it was I thought there was a 500 in there, but I can't remember. I guess it was 35 and not 15, but okay.
Yeah. The more exciting thing that the national, and I didn't sell this there. I had this ticket from the scrapbook the golf ticket. I think I showed it the last podcast, 1924 US Open ticket stub. It's only the second one known. The program sold for like 37 grand. I had that there for $4,000, but instead of selling it, I consigned it to a golf auction. They were like highlighting it as one of their premier items in a couple weeks. So
that could go even more than that. I mean,
I mean, it could go. They expect it'll go for more. We'll see. So we shall see. But
cool.
All right, over to you, Andy.
All right. I'm not going to say this is as close, but it's pretty close. Pretty close.
Okay, good.
Wait, I'm trying to. There we go. Share screen. We have a Charleston River Dogs. Isn't that the cutest pennant you've ever seen, Keith?
Yeah, it's not like a tough looking dog, right? It's yeah.
Oh, he's got a little pizzazz to him.
Yeah, he's biting the bat in half. I like it.
The bat in half, yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's adorable.
Yeah. So it's Charleston River Dogs minor league. I don't know. Maybe it's a Carolina league. I think that's probably what I put. That's why I put Carolina. So
in late 90s, you think?
Yeah. I'll give you a bit of not quite 3,500, but yeah. I will give you a little bit of a hint that it is not a stiffer pennant. So it's like a bit of a softer one.
So probably early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's cool. People love dogs. I mean, it's minor league baseball, I think, has a cap, right? I don't know of any minor league least this era, that's going to be above like $100, or occasionally they can, but not often.
All right, Soda. Soda, I did sell a Betty Boop doll recently, so maybe that'll go on the next.
Yeah, I like it, Shane. Shane's coming with some fire in the chat tonight. Some ire, not fire, ire, I guess.
Some
I should
piss
say.
and vinegar. Yeah.
Yeah. So we had Stan at $50. So Sarah, I have 2 videos on my channel that illustrate how I ship pennants, and I've taught Andy everything I know about shipping pennants, so he's going to follow suit.
Which is not much.
But yeah, we lightly roll this kind of pennant. We would lightly roll in a 12 by 6 by 6 box inside a piece of bubble wrap, lightly rolled. Rarely we'll ship a pennant flat. It's just the post office charges make that prohibitive in most cases.
Yeah,
because it's like $30 to ship most pennants flat. So
yeah, I mean, if it's like a $500 pennant, I think I would offer that. But yeah,
I still don't. I mean, I would.
It depends on the pennant too.
If it needed it, I would. But if it's a soft felt pennant, there's still no need.
Yeah,
yeah.
I get asked about that sometimes on some expensive pennants, or like, can you ship this flat if it's like a couple $100 or something? And I'd be like, fine, but yeah.
As a pennant buyer and collector, it's not necessary unless it's a very specific kind of pennant.
Yeah.
Mark's in at $30.99. Shane's in at $44.99. I'm gonna go $37.89 on this one.
$37.89. Okay.
Yeah, $37.89. Just making the calculation tough for you.
Well, not that tough, but all right.
This was a little tough.
Jerk. All right. Let's see. Anybody else in there?
Looks like we got them all.
Okay. All right. Look at him. He's all back now.
Yeah, I like
so,
it.
So $34.99 sold for.
Woo!
Asked and taken. No offers on it. So pretty good.
That's good. Always like a straight sale without an offer, right? That's a rarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pennant business. Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the pennant. I shouldn't say this, but most of the time I get an offer on it. I mean, if I get an offer on a pennant that it goes through, I'll probably going to accept it. It's not.
Yeah, because we have our offers set to a way that we're not going to be like those offensive offers. We're not going to even see.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, most of them are like $20 or more. Some of them I will go back on. If somebody offers me, if I have a dollar up there for 50 and somebody offers me 25, I may go 35 or something. But
yeah,
Sean, nice hit.
All right, anyway, let me prepare for this, Andy. So because we haven't done this in a few weeks here.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, neither have I. I'm just going to wing this one. So.
Oh, good.
Hope you're ready.
Okay, so Andy, so we're here for the third item. This is for the giveaway. So the winner of this guessing game in the chat, you win 2 vintage packs, sport or non-sport. You can let me know, and I will ship them on me.
It's the 8th week, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Let me look at my 2,
Should be the 8th.
4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, this is week 8. Week 8 of a 13-week giveaway. So the winner of most of these giveaways overall in that 13-week span, you're going to a $50 gift card to one of our eBay stores or a combination of our stores. And he's going to tell you about the giveaway and who's in the lead and whatnot. Run us through a little bit of it, Andy, before we get into the names, right? But let's hit this.
Run us through. What are you talking about?
Explain what we're doing. But I guess I just did that. So just do the names.
Explain it. All right, so I'll explain it to everybody. Everybody knows. Pick a horse, or you pick a price. If you win, you get a horse. So in first place, we have Soda City Rips riding the Brazilian Usain Colt with 2 wins. In second place, unbelievably, after winning it last year, we have Real Life Perspective Show riding Y2K also with 2 wins, so they're tied for first. Next, we have Schmidt Auctions riding Corn Fuchsius. Have not seen him recently. Next up, we have Bagel Man riding my face, which he loves every time I say that. I'll have to get him back in here too. And then last but not least, tied for third. Winter Antique.
Tied for second. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I understand.
Writing Winter is Coming. Hello, Retro 80s Reseller.
What's up, Retro 80s? How's it going? Thanks for being here. All right, so there we have it. There we have the 5 horses. Let me remove that, get this music off. So, so right now it's a 2-horse race for the lead, but really it's anyone's game so far.
Anyone's game.
So,
we got plenty of time left. Anyone's game.
Yeah, 5 weeks left, right? This one and 4 more.
Real Life and Soda are running out in front, but
yeah, I mean, even if it hasn't won yet, you get Real Off too. You're tied for the lead, right? So,
wow, your math is impeccable recently.
It is. It is.
Must be all of those wheeling and dealing you've done there. Had to think. Think on the fly.
Oh, it is tough. It is tough. All right, here we go. So we're gonna do. Here's the item.
Is this also a sale from the show, or?
Nah, this isn't. This is an Etsy sale.
Okay. Ooh, I like it.
Vintage T-shirt, vintage '80s Jake the Snake Roberts T-shirt.
Is that that's actually vintage? Okay, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It looks like so. Yeah, okay, definitely.
Here's the tag. Collegiate Pacific.
Looks really
good.
Good.
Nice shape, smaller size medium, and a vintage medium is going to be
almost a small.
I could have squeezed into it, but Andy, I don't think you could have.
Well, no, because I'm 6'2".
With a belly shirt. There you go. Shane's in on the guessing.
Okay. 279. Keith, I'm not a big wrestling fan. I mean, I'm certainly more of a wrestling fan than you are, I would say. I don't really watch it at all anymore or anything like that. But
Sir Jameson's in at $78.99.
Sir Jameson Barlow, I feel like we're honored to be in his presence. It feels
absolutely.
We have yet to have any royalty in this house.
Sarah's in at $60. Retro 80's in at $150. Mark Hoyle's in at $155.99.
But now that you brought up the wrestling, I will recommend you watching the behind the scenes Netflix documentary. I forget what it's called now, but it's really good. It's kind of interesting to hear.
For the vintage,
No. It's new stuff, but it actually tells you how they create it and kind of show the storylines, and it's pretty.
Very nice.
Well, it's an honor to have you. It's an honor to have you.
Plus, I love the avatar with the goat in a shirt and tie. It looks like it's classy avatar. By the way, Andy, I'm pretty sure, Dan, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Reseller Leftovers podcast is going to be having a live at 9:00, right after us. We can roll right into the Reseller Leftovers live, right? Am I right, Dan? Could be wrong on that. Mary McQuain's in at $120.
Everybody's got good avatars. Mary's got, is that a Mario? Little
Cincinnati Red.
Okay, I thought it looked like it's a Mario.
Does have a little Mario look. All right, Andy, what do you got? What do you got, Andy?
I think this one's God, I do think this is probably, I mean, the condition's really good. At least it looks like it. It's top notch. And I feel like in the vintage collecting world, and people would like to wear this shirt. The Jake the Snake's kind of a cool logo and everything like that. Yeah. I'm gonna go $99.99 is my guess. Okay. There's some big hits out there, but a lot of big.
Yeah, this is a wide range in the guessing game out there. So let's
from 50 to Sarah's at 60, Dan's at 50. We got couple of 150s.
So anyone in the chat, if you're just in the background, if you haven't thrown a guess up, throw a number in the chat. You can win here. We might have all the guesses in there, but
I love it, Mary. It's the fact that you found a Cincinnati Reds that looks Italian. That's awesome.
Yeah, I never watched. I assume that's a movie, The Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
I've never seen that either. 112 from Real Life. I mean, Shane has a very specific
Get out of here. I want to scare you first.
Oh, there we go. I like it, Sarah.
Sarah, yeah, you gotta now it's more than just having the honor of the horse. You gotta come up with a big name. So that's one of Keith's favorite things to do. He actively roots for people to not win again so he can create a new horse. And don't lie, because you do.
I like creating horses. Sometimes I forget and I'm scrambling.
Netflix. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, Shane has definitely a very obscure taste. Like his board games, we probably never heard of his top 10 list.
Probably.
I mean, his movies will be like the Isosceles Triangle. You got to see that. It's a skateboarding movie. I mean, All right. So we get to get all the guesses right, Andy. Should we?
I'm a fan of rhombus myself, but
yeah, the rhombus triangle.
It's not a triangle, but
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was thinking I think you're staying in the triangle theme. I was
no.
I was really more focused on your video.
No. All right. Everybody's in? I think we're all good.
All right. Let's let Andy know how we did.
You want to play games, Gene? Well, when it's game time, it's pay time, baby.
I forgot you can still see me. I was flipping you off. Oh, all right. Well,
All right. So $199.99.
Mark.
So
is it Mark? 155? I don't see.
To do some math between Mark and Shane. I assume Mark is closer, right? But
yeah, we don't have to do that.
45, 40 something and 70 something. Yeah.
It back. Yeah. I think Mark's the winner.
All right, Mark. Mark has been our winner many times before. So Mark took that down.
I will say though, Mark, like this is out of your wheelhouse. This is bodes well for you in the future if we have more sports items coming up.
Yeah, more clothing or there we go, Mark. So Mark, let us know. I know Mark has had a horse before. Let us know if you want a new horse name, Mark.
Of course.
Of course. Let us know, Mark, if you want to change your horse name or if you got any new. I think Thunderbolt was the horse in the past, if I recall correctly. All right, let's get back to the draft board here. Andy, you're up on the next round of the board game draft. And by the way, Andy, while you were thinking, Rod Picking and Punching Cards has a keep what you had. Got it, Mark. You got it.
You keep the name, right? You're gonna read.
I'll do it. I'll roll a new
refresh
horse.
The horse.
I'll refresh up the horse.
You can't take that away from him. He was
no. But Rod Picking and Punching has a break at 9:00, I think, of a score break where Andy, you can pull some NIL players. You pull Arch Manning.
Yeah.
You can. So he's doing. You can buy the NIL spot. It's not a great chance to get by player, I think, but like Arch Manning is his own spot, but you get wax insurance. So you don't hit the player, you're going to get some packs coming your way.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
All right. What do you got, Andy?
All right. So my number 2 second pick will be, I think there's still a lot in here. Like this is a bit of a mix. There's a lot of good ones in here. I'm not going to, if I don't get the next 2 picks, I'll be happy. I still get something that I like. But I'm going to go with Risk. A classic kind of war game, which really very basic in kind of what it's done, I think, in terms of like, it's really just little kind of like blocks of wood. Except I'm sure they're not blocks of wood anymore, but like the classic Risk games were like blocks of wood, like little pieces of.
I'm trying to remember blocks of wood.
Well, they're not really blocks. They're like little tiny little boxes of wood. And then they're like ones that were like, I just distinctly remember the shapes because like there were like 10 instead of 1. There were like little almost tubes type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I always had play with the ones that had the little soldiers and stuff in them. And
okay. Well, this is like retro one.
Yeah. I love Risk. And Risk is like the longest game ever. I mean, I'm sure Shane has games that he's still playing from the 90s.
Yeah.
But I mean, Risk can go on for hours and hours, and you really it's not like a one sitting game, and it takes the right person to get in the Risk game with. But it's awesome, man. Risk is
well, it was such a it is a very strategic game. There's I mean, it brings in a lot of like war themes and stuff like that. And I can't remember. We should probably. I mean, Risk games. I were almost fight makers too in our house as well.
Yeah.
And we'd always have. I can remember playing it a lot, like Monopoly and Risk around like Christmas time. And it would always be like either the day after or day, before Christmas. And we have a game and you'd have to like stop the game because it would be like 12 or 1 o'clock at night. And like, we had to go to bed. We have to we never came back to finish the game either, typically.
No, that's like the whole Seinfeld episode, right? Like,
yeah,
Ukraine is weak. You know what I'm talking about?
But,
All right.
Inscription. Okay, yeah, I don't know that one. That's crazy.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Isosceles triangle right there.
I've heard of Warhammer though. I've heard of that.
Oh yeah, Warhammer I have, yeah. All right, Risk is good.
Risk is very basic. Like it's not, there's not a lot of rules. There's rules to it, but there's not a lot of like, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's just like rolling dice. That's basically what it is. And like where to put people, but
she got too abusive, man.
Yeah. I can see that. I can get it. I get that totally.
All right, Andy, I'm going to go less strategy in this game. As someone who's got a very skilled surgeon, Andy, and as ADH Dave has put it on District, on Dibdit, he says I'm a expert koala surgeon. I'm going to game Operation.
Okay.
The fine hand to get that viper. That was a pretty creative game. You get the little wishbone out of there with the tweezers. Yeah. Classic game there. Again, not a whole lot of strategy. I don't even remember. You just drew a card and it told you what you had to take out.
I think so,
right?
Yes.
There's not a whole lot going on in the strategy game, but it's a great classic nostalgic game.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that one, but yeah, that's I don't know if I even really played it very often either, honestly. But I don't even know. Maybe but none of my friends had it.
You didn't play it? All right.
I know, but you know why a koala bear isn't a bear, right?
Talking to me or
no,
real life?
Real life. I think there's a joke. He's going to tell a joke behind this.
Okay, this is
it's a marsupial, right?
Joke.
Is that what you're going to say? Yeah, it's a dad joke and say it. No, you say it. I already know it, but you say it. I don't want to ruin your joke. Okay, what do we got next, Keith?
All right, let's do this. Well, I'm going to change it up. We're going to change it up real fast. Let me go to.
It doesn't qualify to be a marsupial.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
A bear. Sorry, it doesn't qualify to be a bear.
Gonna go back in time. Gonna go back in time. In picking history.
So this is not really a picking history to begin. I just love that intro. But I'm going to take a little bit through the national. It's history. 3 days ago. So take you through a few photos here, Andy. A few photos.
Geez.
One of which
this is back in time. This is like Keith, like photo show.
No, it is back in time a little bit. So one of these photos got me in trouble. You'll see why shortly here.
I know.
But so first, go flashback to 2014. This was in Chicago. We were set up at the National. I think it was in Chicago. Pretty sure. Okay. My dad here. You know this gentleman my dad is with?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, Bill Simmons. Simmons hanging out. He was in the booth. A funny interaction where
your dad cannot look not awkward in any picture.
So Bill was shopping in our booth, and I was splitting a booth at that point with my buddy Bill, who me and Andy bought a lot of stuff from, and they were filming for his HBO show, and he was looking at this like stand-up sign of like Larry Bird, and the producer, it was Bill talking and his producer, and there was a camera crew. And the guy, Bill, there was like a price tag on it, like $2.49 from the store, a long time ago. And the guy goes, "Oh, it's only $2.49. Bill like blew up on the guy, not knowing it's a celebrity that are being filmed. And he's like, "Are you kidding me? You know how much we pay in rent for this place?" And he was like, so that was Bill Simmons. Then Bill Simmons was there again this time. Here's Bill in my booth.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I talked with him. He didn't buy anything from me. He bought stuff from Chris, my neighbor. He bought his big Celtics foam finger there. So there was Bill Simmons. I don't think he was filming this show. So that was, I also got to hang out, talk to, and I didn't get a photo with him, but Renee, Storage Wars, he was there. Talked to Renee. The highlight of the show for me, one of the highlights was hanging out with this gentleman. Wee Man that's a little risky. And I see Wee Man walking down the aisle at the National, right?
Just yell out Wee Man.
I was going to yell out Wee Man, but I'm like, hesitated, right? Because I don't want to yell out "wee man" at a little person and be wrong, right? That's awkward. I don't want, but it was wee man. Awesome dude. He has great selfie game, a lot better selfie game than Andy does, right, Andy?
Well, what is this? You look like you're.
I was just a smile. That was good. It was good.
Horrible
But yeah, he was an awesome dude, wee man. Then, even a more awesome dude, got to hang out with friend of the channel. I don't know if he's here tonight, but Hawkeye Mike. Hawkeye Mike was there. This is Hawkeye Mike and Andy. Not only did I hang out with Hawkeye Mike, he gifted me cheese. He could probably like 25 pounds of cheese. Here's a little cheese curd. Try a little cheese curd gift courtesy of Mike. So let me finish my curd, Andy. Talk for a second.
You did not think this through very well, did you?
I did. Wow, man, that's a good curd.
Cheese curds are pretty chewy, aren't they, too, Keith?
Yeah.
It takes a little while to get
delicious.
through.
And I need to get some water.
Some water?
So yeah, Mike was awesome. We did a big trade too. So that was Hawkeye Mike. And then this is the one that got me in trouble. So I lent my neighbor, my buddy, my game worn Eagles cheerleader uniform because he has a model come to the show every year. And here she is in the Eagles cheerleader uniform. And I took this selfie, innocently. I felt like, I took this photo, not a selfie. Yeah. And I was going to post it on Instagram. Look at my cheerleader uniform. Did not go over that well. Mrs. Lynch was not that thrilled with me taking this photo. So, I don't think I did. No, I didn't, Dan. It's under my shirt. I didn't take it off.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. Yeah.
What part?
You took off your fanny pack.
I didn't. I'm wearing it. I didn't take it off.
Where is it? I don't see it.
It's not. It's under my shirt. It was on my hip. I was wearing it by the hip.
Gotcha.
So
well,
that's my Eagle cheerleader uniform there. It is cool. It is cool. So there we go. So that photo did not make the error until right now.
Oh, did you see what Sarah said? That's good. That is expert roasting right there.
You talking about Hawkeye Mike?
No, I think you're talking about Wee Man.
I mean, me and Mike are similar height.
No.
Even I'm a little taller than the model.
Sarah,
Teresa's a great girl.
Hats off to you. That if even if you didn't mean it that way, thank you for doing that. That was a brilliant roast. Yeah, you're standing straight up, pretty much.
All right, so that's a back in time there. So great time hanging out with some fun people.
Nope, she meant it. Well done. Golf clap for that one.
That's horrible. That's horrible. But yeah, fun time. And then obviously got to hang out. Oh, I don't have the image, but I got to hang out with Tim and Rod and Carrie and Dawn and other YouTubers too. So
cool.
That Cookie Monster? What is that there?
That's like a ghost, I think, maybe.
I think it's Cookie Monster.
Or maybe it's like, what's that thing? Nope. Remember those guys from like?
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about at all.
It's from Muppets, I think. I don't remember what they're called.
All right.
Didn't really talk. Anyway, go ahead.
Back to the draft.
Flipping it on you now. So back.
Back to me. Yeah. Let me look at my list.
Freeman better than that cheerleader. Yeah, she. That was a stretchy fabric, I'm assuming.
I mean, it is.
One size fits all.
I mean, I don't know. It was a tight fit, I'm sure. It was not. It's a very small outfit. If I have it it's on my van, I think, but it's a small outfit. But I guess it does stretch. All right. I'm gonna go. Man, my list is shrinking here. Yeah. Classic game. Again, not strategy at all, but a fun game for a very small child and for an adult alike. I'm going with the game. I'm trying to think if there was any kind of strategy or why you were doing what you're doing in this game, but I'm going to go Hungry Hungry Hippo. And
all right.
That was a violent game. You were hitting that hippo pedal.
Again, I don't think I had Hungry Hungry Hippos either, but I definitely remember playing it. Yeah, it's more of like a just smacking the thing down.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, not on my list, but that's fine. They don't have to be.
Exactly. Right, Retro. That's why he hires her. She's a super nice girl, Teresa. Shout out Teresa. I mean, she actually is not just there to like draw eyes, I guess. She's like cleaning showcases and handling customers and like quoting prices. She's like an employee of his booth. Awesome girl.
Cool. All right, I am gonna go with
Curd.
yeah. Better start.
Man, that's a strong aroma.
Odiferous.
It is a very odiferous curd.
Okay, I'm going to go with one that we kind of alluded to. I'm going to go with Clue. Great game that I think still holds up. We played a new version, I would say, called Myrtle. If anybody's ever played that before, let me know. But Clue is a great game. You know, Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the kitchen. I'm not sure if that's what it was, but I know Mr. Mustard was there. Colonel Mustard was certainly in there.
I don't know if I've ever played Clue. I know the movie and but I don't know if you actually ever played the game.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. It's like a game of kind of like whodunit type of thing. I love that. Gotta love that. So there you go.
Yeah, no, it's a classic game. I don't know. Maybe I did play it, to be honest, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly the gameplay, how it would go. So maybe I'll play it sometime.
Yeah.
All right. That's the okay. Then we're done with that round. Let me do a quick segment here. Yeah, let me find a segment.
Guess Who? I did see a version of Guess Who, which I thought was really funny. I guess it could go either way, but
what is that? Is that the same as Clue?
No, Guess Who is like that game where you like say, do they have glasses on? Then you flip down and like if they don't have glasses, you flip.
What are you wearing?
Pastime Picks. Drip. Drip, drip, drip.
I stopped eating before that, so that's all.
Did I really? Oh.
Yeah. You didn't cut me off.
We already talked about it dripping. We said we're gonna do the segment anyway, but I talked about my drip. I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I had the Jordan Salem on and little Phillies side spell out American Needle.
I'm rocking the Toledo Mud Hens hat for Big Dan. And then I'm rocking the Cosmic Selector, which is a concert I went to in the last week or so from Lord Huron. So
that's not
concert
okay. I wonder if that's a bet. Is that the name of the album?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lord Huron's band and the Concert Selector. Cosmic Selector is the name of the album.
I've listened to Lord Huron. They're very peaceful sound, right?
Dude, their show is freaking phenomenal. It's like, it's a whole like basically play going on. The guy's like, he's like singing in a phone booth with it's amazing.
It's like a rock opera or something.
No, it's just like all of it. Like their albums are like kind of themed and like they go like from start to finish. They have like songs that people love, but like they're kind of designed to be listened to all, in order.
Yeah, I know.
They kind of tell a story.
Stuff John Stevens is like that. Very thematic. And Steampunk Giraffe. Steam powered Giraffe. That's a very themed album. If any steam powered giraffes fans in the chat.
Yeah, you should go see them. I think you'd like them. They're phenomenal concert. I think they're my favorite band right now. So at least that's actually still making music and stuff. So good stuff.
That's cool.
I got 2 shirts from that place. It's ridiculous how expensive these shirts are now. Oh, yeah. And they're not even like, they look so comfortable, but they're not. So I was really annoyed. And they fit weird. I'm annoyed that I bought any of the shirts, but
yeah, well, concert shirts were never cheap. I don't feel like that's why one of the reasons they have good value, because I think they, and even the 90s, they were very expensive. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Back to the draft. So is it me or you, Andy?
It's me on the flip. So on the flippity flip. Okay. I am good.
By the way, I think Rod is live on District now, and I just saw Dan and the Man went live on YouTube too.
Cool.
So open up a new tab, click on the Reseller Leftovers, but keep them on mute. Stay here, and then we'll all go over together.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think I've ever been on a concert where they were $13. They're probably $20 when but these were $40 a piece now, so they've definitely gone up in price. I'm going to go with a game. It's not like a game where you actually are. I don't know. It's a little more of a trivial game. Hence the name Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit, good. Yeah, just the little pie is awesome.
There's
that makes it
nothing better than getting pie, and gotta love it. Like when you, first of all, there's like I think we always went orange, right? Like that's our first go-to. Like that's the only pies we ever get because they're
orange and green. Wasn't green science?
Sports and leisure and science, yeah. But I'll tell you, the hardest ones to ever get were brown and pink, which is brown was like arts and literature. Like I had no chance. Like I could probably do okay now with it, but back then I had no clue. My parents destroyed me on all that.
Yeah, you're always very uncultured.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a great game. Great pick. To be honest, I didn't think of it. I didn't have it on my list, but I love Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, it's a great game. Also a game that's come over the years. So it's like, you have the original one, the Genius Edition. Then I'm sure there's 1,000 different editions now.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's a good one. I like it.
That's Trivial Pursuit. Oh, I know. You can't put it in where it's like, you can only put it in where the top was finished, right? Like if you flipped it in the other side, it was like it stuck in there too well, and it was like you have to get tweezers. Yeah. That's driving me nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those.
Well, Sarah, you got this. I get your point. I think you need to. You can't play that like an old version of it. Like you kind of have to play somewhat updated, which is probably a brilliant like aspect to the game maker. He's like, it's always going to be updated, and you're never going to want to play a game from the 80s. So you always want to buy new cards and stuff. So smart.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do they still, I assume they still sell it. I haven't seen it in forever, but I'm sure it is. I like it. All right. I'm going to go another classic game. And I remember playing this game in high school. Anyway, were we in the same Spanish class? We were at times.
See,
at least the one year we were, but I remember this one Spanish class, we would play this game, and I was
careful where you're treading, buddy.
No, not a linebacker. I'm not talking about. I would play this game, and
I thought you could, Sarah. Maybe not. I'm sure. I guess you have to buy the whole new thing. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's making up stories to embellish.
Well, there's newer versions of it. I know every year.
Yeah,
or not every year, but. All right, sorry, go ahead.
But I would play the game is Scrabble. Great game. I mean, that causes a lot of debate too. You're pulling out the dictionary. Is that a word? Is that not a word? But I played Scrabble in high school Spanish class all the time. And this teacher, I was a mischievous student. I probably had ADHD, and I don't think that was a thing back in that time, right? I'm sure I did. But this teacher hated me. She loathed me, which I don't know why. I'm a good guy. I don't even remember her name.
I don't think I was in her class then.
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
You were in Mr. Watt.
Yeah.
Shout out Mr. Watt if he's still with us. I don't
know. No way. He was like 70 when we were in. He'd be like 140 now.
Yeah. But this teacher hated me. And I remember when she would make an announcement, all right, we're going to play Scrabble. But if Keith gets out of his seat, the game is over for the whole class. Mike, the people I was playing with had to come to me and like put their desk around me. Ridiculous. Awesome. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's still a good game.
Yeah.
I know why she hated me. She would have there was a Spanish journal every morning. You had to write your journal in Spanish.
Yeah.
And I would write sports scores in the journal and like Los Sixeros ganaron over Los Lakeros. I would give a score. She hated me. I did it every time. Nobody was trying to raise their hand to read their journal, but I was just giving sports updates in like broken Spanish.
Well, I remember the other guy hated me for a variety of reasons too. I just never like tried hard in his class. I do remember, and this is like, I don't know if you were in the class or not. This has stayed with me. We have some Spanish like class, like horror stories apparently for some reason. Being treated like we're animals in this Spanish class. What's wrong with these people? But we were playing Spanish Hangman, and I don't know if you were in the class, but I remember it was my turn, and we had it was my turn to pick, and it was HOL was up there, and I was like, I don't know, I cannot fit. I was like, I don't know, and I was like, Olar, Joel. And like my whole team was like, "Ola, you idiot!" I was like, "Oh yeah, whoops." I remember that like it was yesterday.
Let's dissect this, Andy. Keith Estaba Tremando Algo Malo. I know Malo is bad.
Yeah, established.
Works. Estaba is work.
No, it's not. That's not work.
Tremando.
Trabajar is work, I think.
Trabajo.
Yeah.
Maybe that's is tremendously bad. I don't know what algo is.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could Google translate it, but tell us, Sean.
Yeah.
You're probably complimenting me. In some
Complimenting?
Yeah.
Keith was up to no good.
I was up to no good. That's true.
Yeah, I know. We're basically bilingual at this point.
It serves no purpose.
I can say that I can understand some Spanish, like if I hear it, like I can sort of get the gist on sometimes. But yeah, I could never help anybody.
I have a lot of Spanish clientele, and I would never try to talk, especially medically. I mean,
sure.
So I use different translating things, but I had one of my techs would mock me because I was trying to like recommend an X-ray, and I guess I didn't even realize I did it, but the nurse told me. I said uno radiografica, and she's like, "Why did you say that?" I'm like, "I don't know why I said that." She mocked me. Anyway, let's get to a segment.
Find of the week.
All right. So, Andy, my find of the week. One is for me. One is on Andy's behalf. So first, I got this bag from Grading. It's a Randall Cunningham signed. I got this back from CGC. 88 tops, signed Randall. Randall signed cards do pretty well. The auto came back a 9, the card a 6. I didn't even want the card graded, so I probably should have specified that a little bit better. And then I bought this for Andy at a small profit to myself.
Tim Robinson. I don't think there's a small profit.
Tim Robinson auto.
By the way, if you're starting to small profit me, I think you owe me about, I don't know, $150 in boxes for upcharging boxes that I've given you.
Hold on. I'm reaching for something. I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I couldn't hear you. Hold on.
Yeah. So weird.
Let me fix my hat. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I was looking it up. It's actually he got a pretty good deal on it for me.
I got that at one of the trade nights. That'll be in my video.
Because that was at 25, right?
Numbered, you mean? Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, numbered. It's numbered 7 out of 25.
The non-numbered ones are going for $150, I think. So.
All right, and I picked a couple pieces up. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. Just a very oddball piece. It's a vintage 1980s or early 90s, new with tags, Eagles chef hat. Chef hat. So I got that. Then this beautiful 80s Eagles duffel bag. Look at that beauty.
Looks like a doctor's bag. That's what you should take to
doctor's bag. Does look like a doctor's bag. So I'm actually probably going to sell that one. I feel like I have that bag. I couldn't find it, but I'm still going to sell that in Sonny's Vintage in Media, Pennsylvania. Cool. Local. So that's the finds of the week.
I picked up a little something somewhat recent. I haven't been buying very much. Got a lot of bills to pay, mouths to feed. Just me really, but I did pick up this one.
You eat a lot. Nice. Gowdy.
It's a Gowdy.
Gowdy wide pen. Is it a wide pen?
Yeah. Gowdy wide pen. Correct. Type 4. Charlie Gehringer. So it's a old tiger there. It's kind of cool looking. Unfortunately, they don't make display cases that I've been able to find for bigger cards. So
in your showcase,
yeah. And
I have a couple of my bigger ones up top.
Doesn't fit. I guess I could put it on top of the thing, but
that's what I do.
I guess that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, Scott picked that one up.
Nice, like that.
I'm going after something. Ooh, he's got dead. Sarah's got dead stock Eagles parking signs.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I'll talk to you, Sarah. I'll shoot you a message on Instagram. Andy, by the way, do you see my barren shelves back here? That's like it's not a great look back there. It's like everything is still in the van. My van is like a nightmare.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah.
So how much would you
Thanks,
say
Sarah.
of the stuff that you took has sold?
I mean,
A third or half of the stuff you took, or no?
oh no, a fraction. I mean, I brought so much. I mean, it doesn't look like I had one.
Have a good night, Sarah.
Good night, Sarah. I brought 4 massive totes of pennants, and I was selling all of them for $10 a piece. I basically had 3 totes when I was done, so I sold a lot of pennants.
That's good.
But I did buy 175 Bulls pennants, so that filled the tote back up. But I think I had 1 empty tote otherwise. But I would have had another empty tote, but I bought like 3 vintage football helmets, and I didn't buy as much as I usually do at the National, but still bought some. So
okay.
Oh, thanks, Sarah. All right. What was I doing right now? Oh, back to the draft, right?
Yeah.
Is it me?
Yes.
Who did the Bears draft in the first round?
I don't know.
I was thinking I'm going to bid on Rod's draft. All right, let me. All right. This is. I know we said a tabletop game. I mean, it's not really a tabletop game, but it's not a card game. I think it's a board game. It's got a spinner. I'm going to go with the game. It's a good drinking game. I'm going to go with the game Twister.
Okay.
That's a board game, right?
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I saw it listed on it. That's what I was saying. We're pretty loose with the definition.
Yeah, I think I mean, I haven't played Twister in a long time. I mean,
I should have not. Like, why would you play it? It's like a creeper game.
Creeper. I mean, yeah, there is like a. It is like a. Yeah, I guess it is.
Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, it was a cool game.
Colston Loveland is who they took.
Okay. I was trying to think about it.
Not ideal, but not bad.
No.
Okay. My last pick is going to be. I'm going to go with one that's actually fairly new. Or this is newer on my list, but definitely a fun game. I think people absolutely love it. I'm going to go with Ticket to Ride. Have you played that at all?
Never even heard of that.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. A lot of people love that game. I do too. It's a fun game.
Is it old?
No, it's not. No, it's probably 10 years old or something. It's essentially like you're trying to create like these train lines from city to city, and you get like points based on how long they are, and like if you complete them and stuff. It's actually a really interesting game.
That sounds utterly bizarre, but it's probably good.
Yeah, because you can block. I mean, it's super, super popular. You can block people off and stuff. You can, yeah. So anyway, I bet it's one of the most popular games out there now. But
yeah, I agree, Sarah. Yeah, it's a good like college, high school game. I mean, it's probably not for the 40-year-old crowd and beyond, right? Can you imagine like a game of Twister in like a senior citizens center, like a that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a lot of paramedics standing by.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
All right, Ticket to Ride. Let me type that in.
You want to go through some of our honorable mentions? I got some good ones on there. I'm surprised you didn't take some of them, I guess, but maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had Call the Ambulance. Yeah. Battleship. We didn't have that one. That's not my favorite. Yeah, I didn't love Battleship.
That's lame.
Shoots and Ladders for the younger crowd, and Candyland really were kind of similar.
What I should have taken over Twister. I'm already angry with myself. I should have taken the game Pictionary. Pictionary is a quality game.
It's good. It's a good one.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll hit one for you that you're going to be pissed that you didn't get. Stratego.
I don't know if I ever played Stratego.
Oh, Stratego is so good. Cribbage. I think probably cribbage.
Yeah, I think so.
Cribbage counts. I used to play
Like
cribbage all the
Yahtzee.
time on the like. It was one of the first games you could play on the computer. I feel like, like it was solitaire and then like cribbage. Took me a while to figure out how to play it, but it was kind of a fun game once you did. And then the only other one I had is Axis and Allies. Remember that game? I don't know if you played that one very much.
I don't know if I played it. I mean, I think my favorite game ever, but it's so risk-like, was the game Buck Rogers.
Yeah, he did.
Remember that? It was like space risk.
Okay. He used to make me, come on, we're gonna play. Let's go play a game, Buck Rogers. Come on, let's go. Let's play. Remember, he used to like,
Oh yeah.
and he used to like try to. Here's the thing, I love playing board games. They're fun to play and everything, but you have to play it with somebody that's actually invested in playing or knows how to play. It's not fun playing with your mom because you're like, or your sister who had no interest in playing, didn't care about the rules, just wanted to leave, but you like force them to play.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. It was
But
bad.
yeah, that's a quality game. Quality game. Yeah, like and Would Lose or Draw, another. I think that was a board game, or was that like a video? Was that a TV show?
I don't know if that's one. Yeah, I don't know.
It might not even be a board game at all, to be honest. I'm not sure. Was that? Let me look at my list. Is that it? I think that's. Yeah, that's. Oh, Yahtzee. Just because you can get to yell Yahtzee, that's cool.
I guess so.
Yeah, never heard of either of Sarah's favorites, Girl Talk or Mauled Madness. I'll have to ask the wife on that one. Categories.
Sarah said to keep your eyes out for those because they're big sellers.
Oh, all right. All right. It's interesting. All right.
I bet there are a bunch of like kind of 80s, 90s games that are really like, especially certain versions of them, like you said.
I know a lot of people will, when in doubt, part it out. Like a Kevin the Commonwealth Pickers catchphrase. He'll like buy a Scrabble game and like sell the pieces, or they break it up. Because often if they're like not a complete game, it's hard to sell it anyway.
Yeah.
The one I've heard ADH Dave talk about a lot is Catan. Is that a Catan?
Settlers of Catan, yeah.
Yeah. What is that game about?
It's a strategy game. It's like I have a couple friends that are like diehards about that too. It's hard. I mean, it's hard to explain it right now, but like you can pick, like, I think each time you pick either a wheat, like sticks or something, and like you have to, it's crazy. Like you either like build your like food supplies, or you need to have like certain other stuff in order to conquer more. So it's like it's like a card game on a board where you get like collect stuff, and then I mean, it's hard to explain, and I don't even remember playing it all that much anyway.
It sounds a little bit like my favorite video game ever. Remember Romance of the Three Kingdoms?
I do remember that for some reason why, I don't know.
That was awesome. You would farm and you would like this. It was like a Empire of China. I don't know what dynasty it was, but you were like a warlord and you were trying. Yeah, that was an awesome game.
But again, like some of these games that you really liked were so in depth and took so long to understand and be able to play correctly that like just us trying to fill the rest of the people on the board was stupid, because like takes hours.
There you go. Sarah likes Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and Matt. Yeah, they were fun games. That might have been PS2. I don't know what that was on, but they were cool.
Know.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Well, it was a good list. Pretty good draft board there. So that's what we got so far, or not so far, but we're done. So still so far, I guess. But yeah, we're not going to be on next week. We'll be Andy's out of town. I'm doing a live whatnot show all week with Paul the Philly Flipper in the warehouse. By the way, Andy, I have a surprise, not a surprise, but a bonus video that's out now for members on my channel, but it comes out tomorrow. It's a regular video. It's me setting up with my son at the Philly Vintage Flea. But I figured my regular Saturday viewers don't love my clothing show videos as much. So let me figure a little bonus content, just throw it on a Thursday. It's a cool video, I feel like.
Nice.
So that's coming out tomorrow, and then I'll have another video that I'm working on for Saturday. But definitely check out Whatnot Monday. I got to talk to Paul what time it is. It's already scheduled, but Paul, the Philly Flipper on Whatnot, we're selling Monday to Friday, 8 hours a day. Everything's starting at $1. We're going to try to clear a bunch of stuff out of the warehouse. I'm not going to be there the whole time. I have to work, unfortunately. But I will be there chunks of time.
Thank you, Sarah. We'll be
thanks, Sarah.
Up north.
Oh, by the way, Andy, it was announced they had a vote for all dealers at the National when we booked.
No, it's in 2028. It's going to be in Detroit.
Yep, Detroit. It was between Atlanta and Detroit. I lost my vote. No, I voted for Detroit. It's actually a little closer for me than Atlanta. I think it's like 9.5 hours to Detroit.
Yeah.
And then it was like 11.5 to Atlanta.
Yeah. Maybe
Plus, I feel like
maybe I'll have to go up that time or something.
Yeah. If you just plan your annual trip to your parents a little differently, you could hit the National at the same time.
I don't know if the girlfriend will love that. And usually go up with her dad too. So we'll see. 28 is a ways away. So
yeah.
We'll see
absolutely.
What's going on.
I'm going to start buying up vintage Lions clothing now.
There you go.
I got 3 years of stock. Cause I tell you, I went with a lot of Chicago clothing. I sold a ton of Chicago clothing. I probably sold like 35 pieces of Bulls, Bears stuff. So
bring some of my Lions stuff with me. Got a lot of jerseys. They live, my parents live in like way upstate Michigan. Not way. Well, yeah, it's kind of as upstate as you can get. So they're about like 40 minutes or 50 minutes north of Traverse City. So if you're familiar.
How far is that from Detroit?
About, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I can't stay there.
I mean, you could if you wanted to, but no, probably not.
That's a rough, yeah. Okay.
Bit of a hike. Yeah, I mean, Detroit's a cool place. It definitely upgraded it quite considerably.
I'm looking forward to it. I think, Chicago is the best as far as like things nearby. I mean, you can.
Well, it's so easy to get in and out of too. I mean, like, yeah, it's a major city, so it's gonna. But I'm assuming, actually, I don't know where it would take place. I'm assuming whatever. I don't know what the Detroit location would be, like the actual physical location for it. Where is it in Chicago? What's the?
Oh, it's Rosemont. It's not in the downtown Chicago. It's Rosemont. It's like a suburb where the airport is, right near the O'Hare.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, but Detroit, has for a long time had big convention centers too, from all the cars and stuff like that. There's a lot of, so I'm assuming they're pretty well. Any big city is going to be well versed, but if it is like close to downtown, it's really cool. Greektown, there's a bunch of cool casinos and everything. Really cool spot. So, and
that'd be interesting.
If you're down in Greektown, you can walk to a baseball game too.
That's cool. Playing. Yeah, I have no idea where the convention center is. I wanted it there because I feel like it's a bigger sports town than Atlanta, at least a pro sport.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I think Atlanta, there's a lot more to do. I feel like Detroit, I feel like, and plus it's never been there. I mean, it's been in Atlanta before.
Yeah. And they crushed it for the draft and stuff. Like there's a lot of hype around sports.
Yeah. It's going to be a massively attended show.
Yeah. Who knows what it's going to, Detroit could be falling out of favor in football and baseball by that point, but
yeah. But I think, a lot of the national crowd is not locals. It's like people travel over. So people love that Midwest because it's like center of the country. It's easier to get to from LA. And
absolutely.
But you do get a chunk of people locally too. So that's it'll be a cool show. Still 2 more years of Chicago.
Yeah.
So, but,
cool.
Yeah. There we have it, guys. So we'll be on 2 weeks doing something. We'll figure out what we're going to be drafting in 2 weeks. We'll have I have a video out tomorrow, a video out Saturday. Annie was going to put some stuff on Rips and Brews. Did you already do that?
Not. Been a little busy with work and everything, but we'll see. It should be teed up. So, but
good. All right, so yeah, stay tuned for Rips and Brews. I met like 20 viewers of Vintage Sport Flips in Chicago. So thank you all for watching. Got a couple gifts, including the cheese curds and many other cheese varieties from Hawkeye Mike. So thank you, Mike. And anyway, guys, thanks all for being here in the chat. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Peace.
Go.